It's a beautiful morning here in Kelowna. It's March 1st, 2024. Temperature is about +5, and it's relatively early in the morning. It's just before 7 a.m. There's activity in the neighborhood. People are getting up, going to work, taking walks. I'm on some trails here on the edge of Knox Mountain Park, which is just on the edge of Kelowna. So like I said, it's beautiful this morning, and what better way to start the day than to watch the sunrise from a park bench. Anyhow, enough about me. So this morning I want to talk about two things. Number one, grief and losing people. Recently, within the last month, I've lost 3 people my age, and it's hard. It's probably the hardest thing in life because they don't come back. When they're gone, they're gone, and that can be difficult to deal with. And the other thing I want to talk about is being the victim. This has come up a number of times in conversation with other people and in different articles I've read and videos I've watched. So those are the two things I want to talk about. And you know what? I'm going to talk about being the victim first. Now, in life, the only thing that we can control is how we respond to things. So I know in my personal life, I'm going through some pretty crazy times right now, very difficult times, and potentially life-changing, and that wouldn't be in a good way. It would make my life more challenging, which I don't really need right now. I'm serious about that. So in this circumstance I'm in, I made some choices and had some reactions that were very emotional and very consequential. I didn't realize it at the time, but what I did now is created something that I have to deal with that is harsh. It's terrible. When I look back, if I would have made a different choice and done something that was more rational and more constructive rather than destructive, I wouldn't have this problem. And believe me, this is about problem 5 out of 5 right now of the serious things I'm dealing with. So anyways, getting back to it. In life, you can be a victim and blame everybody else for your challenges and mistakes, or you can own them and you can learn from these situations. And realistically, that's what a person has to do. If you're playing the victim, you might as well hide under a rock. Basically, at that point, you're just a turtle inside a shell. And until you decide that you're not the victim anymore, that you take responsibility for your actions, you're basically no good to yourself. And I'm speaking plainly. So, yeah, don't be the victim. If you are playing the victim, stop. And you'd be surprised how much better life can get. You can actually come up with workable solutions that will make your life better and make you more useful to the people in your life. And let's face it, sometimes you need support from other people because things come up which are hard to deal with. But if you're in a perpetual state of, oh, I'm in trouble, other people are doing this to me, then you'll never deal with the issues. You need to be strong for other people. Okay, now, second topic, grief. I'm not even sure where to begin on this. I know that I lost both my parents, and that's hard. It's really hard. I know if another friend of mine just lost his mom. I saw it on social media, and I empathize. It's tough. And when you lose both of your parents, at that point, you have to stand for yourself. And some people have to stand for themselves early in life. And for some people, it's later in life. But my point is that grief is another exercise. And it makes you more self-reliant. And it makes you stronger. But It's all how you look at it. It's all how you frame it. Are you left alone in this world helpless? Or are you learning how to stand tall and strong and to deal with things? It's all how you look at it. And for me, it's been tough the last month because I've lost 2 guys that are my age, that were friends. One suddenly, another took about 2 years of being in a coma in the hospital, and finally he passed. And I have another friend who's in the last stages of cancer right now, and his story is amazing. He had such a troubled young adult and early adult life, and it ended up that he changed his life around and started helping people that went through the similar issues that he went through, and became a remarkable leader. So my challenge is just dealing with mortality. What happens if I get cancer? I could be alive for another week, another month. What if I get hit by a bus? I mean, when you start asking yourself these questions, there aren't really answers. There's just possibilities. But the one thing I can tell you is, and I heard this a little while ago, was that if you want to plan for your future, plan for 10 years. So imagine you're going to live for 10 years. So what do you want to do with your life? How do you want to spend your life? How do you want to treat the people around you? How do you want to treat your loved ones? I think that 10-year mark is really good. Anyways, more serious topics. Hopefully in future videos I'll have some more fun, but right now I'm contemplating a lot of things that aren't fun. So anyways, from beautiful Kelowna, can't really see the lake well, you can kind of see the lake from here. It's tough to see, but anyways, from beautiful Kelowna, make it a good one.